Hey everyone, I'm Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back to take a look at how I have my next Hobonichi that I will be moving into. I am an Avec user, so what that means is that I do not have the big whole cousin year all at once. I break it up. I have my January to June here in my cover, and then I will be moving into my July through December. I like this for a lot of different reasons. I like to use stickers, so let me pull this back out and show you just how thick this is. I know stickers aren't for everybody, but if I had a whole year, it would get huge. And personally, I just love the way that stickers add just a little bit to the pages, and so that is what I prefer to do. But I'm going to show you how I have it set up right now. I have no stickers in it right now. I just have kind of my bare bones bullet journal set up that I want to go ahead and show you. So I've done nothing with decorating the cover. I usually do that as I go. I might wrap it with scrapbook paper or put a little couple decorative stickers on it. I haven't decided for sure. So this first page here, I don't do a ton with, but I do use it and it is very helpful for me. So you might see that I have 3 different colored circles. Actually, they're squares. I use my Beauty by Starlit stencils, the ones with the little square, like the checklist. They were perfect for this size. So I have used blue squares for birthdays, red squares for anniversaries, and then green squares for whenever the post office is closed. So that's just a helpful reminder to me. I can take a look, see whenever important dates are. I don't normally do anything with this page at all. I don't even look at it. I think it's helpful for some people, but for me, it's take it or leave it. And then I have my monthly here, and this is fantastic for my school schedule. I am a part-time music teacher, and so here I can put our schedule. I put our schedule up here. I put things that are happening in the month, so it really helps get my attention. And then at the bottom here, I have our family's birthdays. So then here is the next. I love that the Avec gives you 6 months in advance. So this is the July to December, but then it also gives you the next 6 months out, so January to June, so that you can plan for the future. So this is perfect for a school calendar. And the next section is the monthly and the weekly sections, and I have done nothing with that. I won't do anything with those until it comes time to start planning. And then I will probably write something here, maybe collections or important notes or something. I don't know. I might just leave it blank. But here's where I start to have my bullet journal collections. And so I use my daily section like a bullet journal. And I have sectioned off this first month. So the month of July dailies will be for collections that are not date specific. And I will explain a little bit what I mean here soon. But this is where I have like our favorite recipes and how much our bills are each month. I like to keep a track of that to see if it's more expensive than the previous years. I have bills that are only due annually. Here I have our monthly bills and what all those entail when they come out each month. Some important things that we have done on our house recently. I like to just kind of keep track of that. So it's like, man, when did we paint the house? I don't remember. It was sometime a couple years ago, you know, that type of thing. So here I just have the month and the year whenever it happened. And then a spot for who we have over, just so we ask people that we haven't had over recently and don't just keep asking the same people. Then I have a spread for YouTube video ideas and the new fonts that I come across that I want to try out. And then I just have a little spread for who hosted which holidays in our family. It's really easy for us to forget who hosted what. And again, kind of like the who's coming over for dinner type thing. This is just helpful to make sure that the same people aren't hosting every single holiday. And then this is a spread that I put in my, I actually put it in my January to June Avec, and I don't know why I did that. So here I have Christmas gifts that we're giving, and then here is a spread for Christmas cards that we send and receive. It's really hard for me to remember to put somewhere who we got Christmas cards to, like who we gave Christmas cards to, who we got them from. So anyway, there are a lot of collections that I did not transfer over from the current Avec that I'm using, and I will have an Avec flip through at the end of June, whenever June is over, and you'll see some of my collections I didn't use very much, and a lot of them were swatch pages of new pens that I got. And that's great, but I don't need to switch all of those over. If I want to reference that, I can always go back into that planner and see those. So future pens and things that I get, I will still have all the way through the 31st of July for those types of collections. So then beginning on the August page, I will write something like Hello July, and then I will start in on my daily pages on the 1st of August. And that might be hard for you to wrap your mind around. I have learned to ignore these little boxes up here with the dates. Usually I cover them with washi or white them out or something so that they don't even, I mean, I forget that they're totally even there. Same with these time bars, I just ignore them. I use this section like a day-to-day bullet journal. So I will use, I will have like monthly spread, or excuse me, I will have weekly spreads, to-do lists, things that are month specific. So like my monthly editorial calendar or my monthly expense tracker or notes from meetings that we have, or those types of things go in this section. So then I have the rest of the book to use for those types of things. Now in my previous Avec here, I did have the last month of June sectioned off for my music planning, and that worked pretty well, but I have decided to do something different for that. So I am not going to be doing that in this planner. If you saw my unboxing a couple days ago, I am going to be using that plain notebook for planning my music. It was just too much. I almost ran out of pages, and I don't want to have to limit myself. So I think that this will be a good solution. Then the only other thing that I have in here are my Hydrocolor watercolor swatch page. So you can see how beautiful those are. I do have a video on that if you would like to see. And then I don't really have anything else. I'm thinking that I will use this page for when baby is here, just to kind of put the schedule, maybe the first little bit, and then after we cut out a nap or something, just so that I have a schedule somewhere. I have so many people ask me, hey, when did your daughter drop, you know, the 4th nap of the day, or when did your daughter drop a feeding, or whatever, and I can't remember. And so it's helpful for me if I have it all written down so that I can reference it back. As far as the rest of these pages go, I don't usually use them for their intended purpose. Sometimes I will just come back and use it to, you know, use a pen or try and see if 2 colors look good together or something. These are more or less just throwaway pages for me. Not something that I use for the way that they were intended, even though I know a lot of people do like them for that purpose. So a pretty easy setup so far. I will keep you posted as always as I go throughout this planner and how I am planning in it. I would love to know how you plan on using your Hobonichi. I would love to know if you are an Avec user like me, or if you have a full year, and why. Maybe you love the idea of having them all in one planner for the whole entire year, or maybe you're like me and you like having them separated. I would love to know it down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.